Welcome class. I hope you all are safe at home. I will by following the three important terms, that is the social distance, mask and sanitizer. Please follow these things regularly. How the food, clothes and shelter are important in our regular life, in our day-to-day life. In this present situation, this pandemic situations, this SMS is also very important. Right, beta? Right? I hope you all are following this. Now come to the class. Please be ready with the page number 335. And in the today's class we are going to discuss about the solstices and solstice and about the equinoxes. The sun shines directly overhead the equator twice during the equinoxes. What is the meaning of equinoxes? What is the meaning of equinoxes? Now the sun and the earth. The earth is having the two movements, rotation and the revolution. Already we know that rotation causes the day and night and the revolution causes the seasons. Now when the earth is rotating around the sun from the west to east, it is causing the seasons. When the earth is going around the sun is causing the seasons, and when the earth is rotating around itself is known as a rotation. And what is the equinoxes today? This equinoxes is depending upon the movement of the earth. Right? This equinoxes is depending upon the movement of the earth. We'll see now. Equinoxes is nothing but a equi and equi means equal and nox means night. Equal night. So equinox is nothing but having the equal day and night. Equal day and night. I hope you have understood this. Right? Equi means equal and nox is nothing but the night. Equinoxes, the complete term, the equinoxes means having the equal day and night. The sun always stands directly over the head of equator, always helping during the solstice. This equal day and night causing the help of the movement of the earth. So that during the period of sol, so all PICPS solstices, right? And what is the meaning of solstices? Means nothing but standing still. Standing still of the sun. Now, I'll tell you, means the standing still of the earth. Now, when the earth is moving around the sun, in the few parts of our earth, in the few parts of our continents or the few parts of the places, there will be a chance of having the equal day and equal night. Right? For one day we are having 24 hours. Right? Now here, this equal day and night, when it will happen in few seasons only, not in all the seasons. And how the seasons are occurring depending upon the movement of the earth. So there is nothing but during the process of the solstices, there will be the change in the equinoxes. Solstice is nothing but the standing still of the sun. Now in your textbook, page number 336, here you have the solstices and the equinoxes. And in between here you have the sun, and all the four sides you have the earth, and how the earth is moving around itself due to the movement of the revolution. In the revolution period only there is a change of occurring the different seasons. Now what is this solstices and equinoxes? Just I told you, equinoxes is nothing but the equal day and night. When these equinoxes are occurring, when the the standing still of the sun. Means the sun is not moving, but only we are moving. Depending upon the movement of the earth, there is a change in the day and night. When the earth is very near to the earth, it is hot. When the earth is away from the sun, it is very cold. Already we know this. Now, how it was mentioned and on which particular days it was changed. Changes are occurred. Here in our small table we can see. Here in the page number 335, here you have the solstices and the equinoxes. Right? First we will read about the solstices. Solstices, SOLSTICES. Right? And here we have the summer and winter. Summer solstice and the winter. Already in the previous class we have discussed that in between the summer and winter, here important season is there. That is a rainy season, but we are considering only the important changes, that is summer and winter. Now the summer solstice will take place in the month of June on 21st. Right? Here we can see summer. On this day, the sun rays fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer. Already in the previous class we have discussed there are the 7 important latitudes. Among all the 7 important latitudes, now the summer solstice is on 21st June, where they are falling directly on the Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer. It is located in which hemisphere? In the north or in the south? It is in the north direction. It is the longest day of the year. So, 21st June is the longest day. Right? Every day, just we will remember on this day. Today is the longest day of the year. In assembly, we will recollect all the important points together. So, in the same way here also. Now, and the shortest day in the southern hemisphere. Now, it is there only in the northern hemisphere. But in the southern hemisphere, it is the shortest day. It is also known as the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and the winter in the southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere having the summer, and in the southern hemisphere we have the winter. Just now in the previous section we have learned that always the earth is tilting from the east to west, but not from the north to, because depending upon the movement of the rotating revolution, we will see different changes. When the northern hemisphere is having the summer, southern will be having the winter. I hope you are clear with this. The opposite seasons will be there. Now coming to the winter solstice. Now it occurs on 21st December. On this day, the sun rays directly fall on the Tropic of Capricorn. Summer falling on Tropic of Cancer, and the winter is on Tropic of Capricorn. It is the longest day of the year in the southern hemisphere. Here is the longest summer solstice, nothing but the longest day in the northern hemisphere, but it is the longest day in southern hemisphere. Opposite. In the southern hemisphere. So, it is also known as the winter solstice, and because it is in the northern hemisphere, and the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. So, here the longest day in southern hemisphere. In the same way how it is there in the summer, in the same way it is in the winter season also. So, it is known as the winter. Winter in northern hemisphere and summer in, correct Novita? And summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. right? Yes, salt is nothing but the way the sun is in the same position and they are having the two changes, the summer solstice and the winter solstice. And summer solstice falls on 21st June, is the longest day, and the winter solstice is taking on 21st December, is the longest day in the southern hemisphere. Summer takes place in the northern hemisphere and the winter takes place in the southern hemisphere. So I hope you have understood this. Now moving to the equinoxes. If we get a little bit confusion, please make sure that you have to do the textbook reading, then only it will be very clear to you. Now what's the meaning of equinoxes? Equal day and night. Spring equinox. Spring equinox occurs on March 21st. Right? On this day, the sun rays fall directly on the equator. Equator is such a point where it is dividing the north and south pole, north and south hemisphere equally into the two parts. So the length of the day and night is equal all over the world on this day when the sun rays are falling directly on the equator, where both the day and night will be equal. Now it marks the beginning of the spring season in the northern hemisphere and autumn season in the southern hemisphere. Spring is nothing but not a rainy and not a summer also, but there will be a great change in the climatic conditions. Now moving to the autumn equinox. Autumn equinox, AUTUMN. Autumn equinox takes place on 23rd September. The spring equinox is nothing but where the sun rays are falling directly on the equator, where the day and night will be equal. It will take place on 21st March. Now, in the autumn equinox, on this day, the sun rays directly fall on the equator. The length of the day and night is equal all over the world on this day. So, not only in the one particular country or the continent, but it covers the whole earth, where the day and night will be the same. Now, it marks the beginning of the spring season in the southern hemisphere and the autumn in the northern hemisphere. So, again, the changes take place in the seasons. Autumn will become depending upon the revolution, the autumn will change into the spring, and again the spring will change into the autumn in different hemispheres. I hope you have understood about the solstices and the equinoxes. And moving to the next page, that is a 336, right? But most of the festivals will celebrate as per their calendars. But here we are having the most important festival where we will celebrate depending. Now your homework will be, please take the Xerox copy of this and paste it in your classwork. With the help of this, you can able to do 1 mark answer. One long question is in your semester book, that is for the 8 marks or maybe for the 4 marks. It will be very helpful for you. So paste Xerox of solstices and equinoxes in classwork. I hope you have understood this. This page you have to take the Xerox copy and you have to paste it in your classwork. Right? I hope you have understood today's topic and the homework. Please be safe at home. Thank you.